What's up, everybody? I'm gonna show you how I made my own little pet Minecraft bee in a jar. In the Dollar Tree's craft section, they have bags of these little wooden cubes, so that is the body of my bee. I just painted it yellow and then used a brown Sharpie because brown paint is just really hard to control to make little stripes. So I'm just using a brown Sharpie to make the stripes and color the back. And then I used some white foam to cut out wings. I'm not going to show you these wings up close because they are not good. They kind of look like a mix between the shape of Texas and Florida. I don't know. And then I used brown foam and just cut 6 little tiny squares to make the little tiny feet. So cute. And next I took some black foam and I cut out a little square for the stinger, and I'm just very carefully trying to cut out little antenna shapes. I'm pretty much just making them little tiny L shapes because I don't know, it's really hard to cut these things so tiny with a regular size pair of scissors. And then I'm just drawing on the outline of the eyes real quick just so I can make sure that I glue the antennas on where they're not really in the way of the eyes. And one of the feet fell off, so gluing that back on. And to glue on these little things, I'm just using tweezers and just putting them under the hot glue that's like slowly dripping out of the hot glue gun. So now I've got the stinger and the antennas on, so now I'm taking a black Sharpie and just coloring in the eyeballs, or eye squares. They're not really balls, I don't know. So using the Stuffy as a reference, took some light blue paint and the back of a paintbrush and just dotted on the little eye reflection. Now I'm taking the lid of my jar to put it on my pegboard because I'm going to make some grass. And I want it to fit perfectly in the bottom of the jar. So I use the lid to see how big of a circle I need to make. And then filling in the circle, make sure you leave a couple perler beads out. Just take out one perler bead, like randomly. I took out 4 because I am going to make flowers next, and the flowers are going to stick in those little holes. And you can see one bead stuck. Or one bead didn't stick, I guess, actually. So I just kind of carefully placed it back there and then just ironed it and acted like that didn't even happen. Alright, so we've got the base. I'm just making sure it fits in the jar. Perfect. Now we're going to make the flowers. And so, like I said, I'm just making 4 little flowers. Just simple little flowers. Nothing fancy. Just little squares with the little yellow in the center. I also used yellow with brown in the center to make a sunflower looking flower. And you can make like little mushrooms or whatever you want, just be creative. And then all you would do is just pop it in where you took out the little perler beads. And I think it's so cute. And here's all the little flowers I made. They are kind of loose, so I did add some hot glue just to keep them secure in there so they don't fall out once they're in the jar. Plop it right on in there. It's so cute. Now I've got some clear fishing line, and I am very carefully just hot gluing the line to the center of the bee, right in between the wings. Dollar Tree has these super cool little silicone finger covers to make it easier to deal with the hot glue. And then I'm gonna hang it in the jar. It's so cute. And I'm just gonna cut the fishing line to as short as I want it, and then I'm hot gluing it to the inside of this lid. I glued some felt to the lid first, and then glued the string to the felt because it's hard to hot glue stuff to such a smooth surface like the inside of the lid. So it's good to have some texture, like some felt on there. And then just pop it in your jar and you're good to go. I can't deal with it. I think it's so cute. I love it, and I think it's a good little addition to our little Minecraft toy collection that we have going on here. I hope you like it, and I hope this inspired you to try to make one for yourself. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you think it's cute, just go ahead and give a thumbs up. And I do lots of crafts all the time, so subscribe for more.